Yeah, it's gospel in the garden. As y'all see, I'm over here sit down on the ramp of my shed, man. I just finished on the front yard and doing some work in there, man. And I got a little tired. So I said, let me go over and take a seat in the shed, in the shade, excuse me, right by the shed. And I was like, man, you know what? I don't feel like mowing this backyard. And I was looking at it. I said, you know what, man? It could probably go about another week. I'll be all right. As I was putting up the lawnmower, getting ready to go ahead and go about my way, man, that's when the Lord hit me with that gospel in the garden. And it's as if God made the backyard scream at me. And this is what the backyard said to me. What about me? I'm like, okay, what about you? And then it said, what about your word? And I'm telling y'all, that thing hit me. It hit me. It hit me. Because it screamed at me. My word. My word was that I'm going to cut the backyard weekly. That was my word. And now when I got a little tired, now whatever the case may be, I'm allowing that to supersede my word. I'm allowing that to not put much value in my word. In other words, I'm saying I keep my word under these circumstances only. And I'm telling y'all, man, the Lord just hit me with it, man. The backyard just screaming at me. And that's what I want for our gospel in the garden, about our word. How much do you value your word? And the word is important because the Lord calls himself the word. And he says he's a God that will not lie. So the word is not associated with a lie. No, the word is important. God tell us something. He said, no, he's going to fulfill it. He's faithful. His word will never return back void. So if that's the case, then why, if I am his son, and I'm supposed to be clothed in the same righteousness, then why don't hold the same thing with my word? Man, I don't think y'all heard me on that. Why does my word return back void? I make a vow, yet there's circumstances where I won't fulfill it. Something wrong with that. And I'm just saying for our gospel in the garden that we need to really be more serious when it comes to our word. You know how serious God made it when we made a vow to him? Man, he would knock you out. And what I mean by knock you out, you would die if you did not fulfill that vow. He said, man, be careful to make a vow. In other words, he was teaching, you got to be serious when you give somebody your word or you make this vow. You got to be serious about it because your word representation of you. It speaks loud about you. So I'm saying for our gospel in the garden, how much do you value your word? I mean, really, how much do you value your word? When you tell your kids you're going to do something, can they take that to the bank? Now, if dad said it, then he going to do it. Or if you tell your spouse something, or you tell somebody something, rather be a coworker, a boss, I'm saying, how much validity or value is your word? How much value does it hold? And I'm not even going to mention all the words we gave to God. How much that hold? Oof. But I'm saying we need to be more intentional about our words. If I tell somebody I'm going to call them back, you need to call them back. Because we have the audacity to undermine our own word. Well, I mean, no, but they should understand. No, you gave your word. Why should they understand? But they should understand that you're going to keep your word. So I'm just saying, man, for this gospel in the garden, I'm over here, even though regardless, whatever I did with the front yard, man, I can't forget about my vow to the backyard. So you know what? I'm about to get up and cut this yard. Because my word, backyard, you can take that to the bank. I'm just saying for our gospel in the garden, what's up with your word? How much value is in it? This your gospel in the garden. Keep your word. It means something.